I like to think that what I bring to City Council is an advocate, but someone that really, by my background, by my upbringing, and by my training, will listen to all sides, and will listen to all sides with a considerate ear and with compassion and with courtesy. And it's not just lip service. You know, the division that I've seen, unfortunately, is something that we need to get over. We need to be able to work better as a community, together better as a community, and certainly within the council and the administration to, again, advance policies and legislation that's going to be helpful to the community as a whole and not drive us further apart. And so a great, I think, analogy, something that was shared by a mentor of mine, is going out in the windstorm with your papers in your hand. When they blow everywhere, what do? Do you go chasing everything down? No, that wouldn't make sense. Then you lose it all. Instead, what you do is you stomp down on what's around you, you focus on the good, and you solidify the foundation of those items. We do have a lot of great things going on here in Rochester. We have a lot of development. We have a lot of renewed interest in our downtown. We have wonderful partnerships with higher education institutions that we need to continue to cultivate. And with respect to education, while we need to understand and take in as much advice and ideas about what may help to grow and to kind of reinvent our system, we can also focus on successes that we've seen here. And I'll give you a couple examples. The partnership between East High and the University of Rochester, the EPO, they've seen great success there. We've also seen successes in some of our charter school models, and also within some of our city schools themselves. School number 17 is a great example. They've seen growth there, and we can, I think, pick from those models and the successes we've seen and hopefully cobble together, in addition to other outside perspective and ideas and things that have worked in other municipalities, to, not necessarily reinvent the wheel, but again, focus on the things around us, keep our foot on what is close to us and what's working, and then hope to build that foundation and continue to grow. But what sets me apart is, by trade, I'm an attorney. I own a small business, my own law firm, and drawing on that experience as an advocate is what sets me apart from my opponents. And in fact, the council makeup would set me apart. Elaine Spall currently is the only trained attorney on the council. With her vacating her seat, that leaves the potential to have no attorney on the council. And I think that's very important to have someone with that mindset, because that goes to the heart and soul of the duties of a council person. Really, I mean, when it comes down to it, you are there to represent your constituents, your community, to listen to individuals, but to advance policies that make sense, that are legal, and that will have legs to them. The sign of a good resolution is one where both parties leave equally displeased, okay? I think that largely the interactions between civilians and police, in my experience, again, doing it every single day, they're appropriate. The ones that we've seen that have driven the cries for police accountability are, in my estimation, the outliers or the extreme examples, but they've occurred. So it's coming. You may not love it, but let's focus on the fact that it's here, that there's legislation on the table, and now, back to my other point, let's give it legs, something that's going to work for both parties and not something that's going to sit there and be punted down the road for months and months and years, okay? So I hope to bring that unique perspective in both my experience, but again, just also generally, when you have issues that are that divisive, you need to recognize both sides. You need to listen to all points, whether you like them or not, because that's your duty. For people that don't know me, first of all, I'd welcome you to reach out to me, whether by phone, by email, on the website. I've really, I think, touched every part of the city in one way or another, whether it be through sports, through advocacy, through programs that I'm involved with, through organizations and not-for-profits that I'm involved with. And there's not a part of the city that I don't love, and that, again, I think I haven't touched or had some interaction with. So I hope to find common ground with anyone, okay? Although that's not necessary for a productive relationship, like I said, I think it's helpful. But whether we are similar or not, I vow to listen with compassion, and to hear you out.